So as the transfer portal continues to turn, the Sooners lose another 2020 former recruit. And Bryson Washington, former four-star out of Houston, has decided to enter the transfer portal. We're going to talk about him a little bit and the portal itself here on Unfair Sports. Thank you all for tuning in. If this is your first time to the channel, please hit the like and the subscribe button and that bell notification so you're reminding us about this content. It also helps with the YouTube algorithm. We love having you here with the family. We're pushing for 3,000 subs, hopefully 4 by the end of the year. And it'll only happen because of you. So thank you for pulling up, as well as share. Why? Because sharing is caring. Only when this content gets out here is because of you, the people. So in this video, we're going to talk about our boy Bryson Washington, the former four-star out of Houston, part of the 2020 class that decided to hit the transfer portal. Now, a couple of things about my main man, Bryson here. You know, we're going to first off hop in the comments, send this man some well wishes, understanding why he made the decision that he did. And like I said, respect it. You know, we understand why, because I'll be honest, when it comes to a lot of these players that I'm talking about over the last few days, this is like the 7th or 8th player that has hit the portal for the Sooners. And if you want me to be truly honest, most of these players y'all did not really know much about. These are not a lot of players that were part of your depth charts, and they weren't getting much game. So like with Bryson here, he spent most of the time in special teams, a little bit of garbage time. We didn't really get to see him play much, but he had some impact. The only thing is that a lot of these players are seeing the writing on the wall. This team is going to be built in the model of the way that Brent Venables and his staff want the defense to look. It's going to look the way that Jeff Levy wants the offense to look. And some of these players do not fit that mold because they were not recruited by this staff. Certain players that were recruited by the staff that's currently there, like DeMarco Murray or Bill Beatonbow, you'll notice that those players are still here. And that's where your difference comes in. It's not that these players aren't good enough. It's just they just don't fit what they're trying to do here. And they recognize that. They see the writing on the wall. They see the recruits that are coming in. They've probably heard rumbles about transfers that are coming in. And they're like, I'm probably not going to get either a fair shot or just a chance in general. So may as well go ahead and see if I can take my talents to South Beach and find something more fit for my play style. And I totally commend them and understand that. And so with Bryson, he comes out of Houston. He was ranked as the number 20 safety and the number 214th overall recruit in the country, prospect at the time. And he chose Oklahoma over a lot of schools like Texas, Alabama, Clemson, LSU, etc. And he was pretty highly rated for the most part. I mean, top 220 player in the country is pretty solid to have, especially being number 20 safety out there. He was someone that we thought could have had an opportunity to really crack the rotation. But with the emergence of Billy Bowman and then, you know, Woody Washington out there doing it, Key Lawrence coming in, and then you're going to see some replacements behind them, you don't see these opportunities really coming up. Kendall Doby's coming in. Damon Harmon has been doing well now that his back is better, thank goodness. But Trey Morrison and Justin Broyles are going to graduate, but you've got all these young players coming in that's going to replace. And if Oklahoma can flip Peyton Bowen, there's a good chance he jumps up in the depth chart. So the big thing to remember is, because there are so many players that are about to come in flux that are heavily recruited by this current staff, a lot of the players we have today will probably start to make shifts and move on. That's why you see this. That's why you see some of these players making these moves, and I respect them for it, because it's not that they don't want to compete. They have competed, realized they didn't have a chance, and so they decided to take the talents where they can actually play. I'll have a video a little bit later on this evening around my love for the transfer portal and why I am glad that you all are here joining, because there's great things about the portal. There are bad things, but there are great things about it. And so, you know, you all saw the news about Deion Sanders going to Colorado. Expect him to hit that portal hard and turn that team around within about 2 years. But outside of that, Bryson Washington, good luck, my man. Hopefully you find a good landing spot, someone that's going to give you opportunity to start and make the magic happen. And thank you all for tuning in here to Unfair Sports. Like I said, if you're first time here, hit the like, subscribe button, and the bell notification, and share this video. Why? Because sharing is caring. With that, I'll have more videos all throughout the day as we find out more people hitting the portal, as well as I've got one on someone that we offered that's in the portal. We'll talk about that very soon. Peace.